Marathon is a 2026 reboot of a game no one cares about. Created by people wearing the skin of those who have long since left the company, riding the goodwill of a franchise that never had it. Reimagined as an extraction shooter, of which all are F-tier ankle-high piss puddles, but Marathon is a special snowflake, ending up in the Q tier for quantum enshittification. Marathon's gameplay packages the most annoying and frustrating aspects of losing all your stuff and combines it with the most bland and mundane aspects of better video games. It tries to act as baby's first extraction shooter. Ease people like me who either haven't played or aren't fans of this type of gameplay loop into the saturated market of extraction shooters. You and two other unwitting conscripts are given control of shells, androgynous humanoids that have special abilities and unique gameplay, and are given objectives that try to steer you towards certain locations so you aren't wandering around aimlessly in a world that screams, graphics design is my passion.
Yeah, and wanted to take a minute.
This tries to ensure you are getting something out of a run even if you get killed. But like any team-based game, you live and die by team coordination. The issue is that unless you are absolutely cracked at these kinds of games, someone will always be needing to run triage, because the time to kill is all over the place, and heal items are easily burned through. The NPCs are bullet sponges, but the players are squishy, and when you die or get knocked down, there aren't many options for making a comeback. When you choose your class and go to find a game, the matchmaker will just pick whoever it feels like. I got two of these tank guys one game, I got no dedicated healer in multiple of them, forced to live off of the scraps of meager health items I was constantly burning through. There is no pre-game coordination, no way of communicating to randoms, hey, I can be healer if you want to do recon. No, you just get two other assassin guys and told, good luck, when you drop in, with no way of changing it. Obviously, this leads to poor team coordination and a punishing loop for solos and people still trying to figure out this game. When you lose your stuff in Rust, you can respawn somewhere else, knowing that your items are out there in the world and you have the time to study your enemy and the means to make a comeback. In The Division, you retain your core items and gear, but your spoils of war are lost. In Mecha Break, it is possible to disengage and re-summon your allies from a different position to either fight back or go somewhere else and get something out of your run. Marathon does none of these. You live and die by your team. Even if a teammate manages to disengage, you basically have to sit there and watch your buddy run around for a bit and hope that he can circle back after the other team is gone before he can revive you. Which, sadly, didn't happen for this guy. And sadly for me, resulted in a several game losing streak where I was consistently in this rut where I couldn't earn any credits or extract anything meaningful. I was reduced to free kit purgatory with a lackluster gun and not enough ammo. You can't feasibly engage many NPCs with them, and there's a non-0% chance that the players are too geared for you to take them on. And because I was losing so early and so often, I couldn't use the in-game store to buy better gear. It was only after a multi-game humiliation ritual that I won a player engagement. Or, should I say, my teammates won a player engagement on my behalf, where I was then able to extract some decent loot. I thought I was happy. Then, I tossed some of that loot back into the vault and went in with the guns I got, only to immediately lose them, and end up back in the same exact position where I couldn't afford anything decent and had to use the shitty free kits. It was in that moment I realized that I wasn't happy. I didn't feel excitement or adrenaline there. I felt relief. And now I get to go back to a pea shooter where the peas are sold separately. At one point, I was just running around with my knife out, desperate for anything that could give me the illusion of defending myself. Watching my teammates kill everything for me, while I picked up the scraps of no ammo for my gun that does no damage. I am robbed of my ability to come back and be useful, robbed of the ability to sustain myself. At least in The Division, I retained my core gear. Mecha Break let me be resummoned. Rust let me plan my revenge. And this is where the core of this game falls apart. The looting cycle. The thing staple gunned onto the story of some guy installing Myth 2 onto the wrong computer, so now everything is a ghost town that runs OpenClaw. Another way Marathon attempts to ease you into the abusive cycle is color coding everything. Everything has an assigned value to tell yellow line morons like me what this is worth. A system that gives me the illusion of progression while putting me up against people given the exact information on how to kick my ass. In a game that gives you effectively zero options for retaliation. If you don't know what you are doing, you are cattle. You are cannon fodder. You are at best a meat shield for whatever sorry snowballer got deployed with you. It is a gameplay loop that reinforces the fact that people like me aren't welcome while the people it appeals to have better games. And of course you, Mr. Big Bill Hells, will say, this was a beta. It will get better on release. You're not the target audience. It's not bad. You are. Like, I'm such a stupid motherfucker. Guaranteed you'll fall for this bullshit. People like me are the target audience. That is why the art style and the character designs are so offensively inoffensive. It's why everything is color-coded. It's why there are kits and a shop system designed to help all but the poorest of poor get back on their feet. It is, as I have said, baby's first extraction shooter. It is a $40 disaster that needs to appeal to the most amount of people possible in a genre effectively dominated by 2 video games. The sweats will absolutely decimate the normie player base of a game made for normies and then wonder why all the cannon fodder quit. And Bungie's marketing has the audacity to say, the more time you spend, the more you like it. No. Your time is precious. Like a Lucy Pyre GamerSupps cup. You are spending your time throwing up in the cup and then gaslighting yourself into thinking it was fun because your puke hit the back of your throat on the way out. So you drink down that puke-filled cup, convincing yourself that the next time will be better. Hey, are GamerSupps cups supposed to be scented like the person? Because if so, Lucy needs to take a fucking shower.